It's 2 in the morning. You're completely exhausted, but your mind is racing from one thought to the next, and no matter how hard you try, you simply cannot turn it off. This high-alert mental state actually helped our ancestors stay alive. It's an ancient survival mechanism designed to scan for potential threats and keep us safe in the wild. When you use this deep thinking correctly, it becomes your greatest asset for solving problems and planning for a better future. What you're experiencing is a high-performance security system that has accidentally locked itself in the on position. Your brain manages this system using 2 main circuits that work exactly like a seesaw. On one side, we have the focus circuit. This is the part of your brain, technically known as the TPN, that handles logic, focuses on work, and makes real-world decisions. On the other side is the reflection circuit, or the DMN. This seat is responsible for self-reflection, daydreaming, and internal thoughts. Your brain has a limited energy budget and can only fully power one side at a time. When the reflection circuit draws maximum power, it physically diverts energy away from the focus circuit, causing it to dim and shut down. Because of this energy trade-off, your brain physically cannot execute real-world actions while it is fully occupied with deep self-reflection. When we overload the reflection side with worry, the seesaw slams down, leaving the focus side dangling out of reach. This creates analysis paralysis. Starved of power, basic decisions like choosing what to wear or eat feel impossible to process. 3 specific thoughts add the weight that keeps you stuck here. It begins when we ask the unanswerable question, why me? Next is the future worry trap, where your mind builds detailed movies of the worst things that could happen tomorrow. Finally, there are sticky thoughts, negative memories or fears that grab hold of your attention and refuse to let go. These 3 patterns act like lead weights, physically barricading your brain's ability to tip the seesaw back toward the focus circuit. We all experience this differently based on where we time travel in our minds. Ruminators stay stuck in the past, constantly replaying old mistakes and regrets. Worriers stay stuck in the future, trying to predict events that haven't even happened. Then there are brooders. These high IQ individuals get stuck comparing themselves to others due to high expectations they faced as children. This mental looping triggers the brain's central stress alarm, the HPA axis. Once pulled, it floods your system with cortisol and adrenaline. This is why overthinking feels physical, causing tight muscles, a racing heart, and digestion issues. Because this mental imbalance creates measurable physical illness, overthinking is a condition that affects your whole body, not just your thoughts. To see how stuck your personal seesaw is, we can look for specific red flags in your daily life. One major sign is the replay loop, where you spend hours thinking about a conversation you already had, imagining all the things you should have said instead. You might also notice yourself seeking validation for every minor choice, or zoning out during a party because your mind is trapped in a negative thought. This chart shows the 4 levels of overthinking, from a calm state to a severe one. Scores in the Zen or healthy range mean your seesaw is balanced, and you're using your mind for constructive improvements. But if you fall into the chronic or severe categories, your mental peace is being hijacked, and it may be time to seek professional guidance to help level things out. Knowing your score changes overthinking from a vague sense of anxiety into a problem you can actually measure and manage. Remember, being an overthinker simply means you have a heavy seesaw, not a broken personality. The physical signs, like the tight shoulders and the racing thoughts at night, are actually helpful tools. They are your early warning alarms. When you feel those alarms, it is your signal to push off the ground. You have to consciously re-engage the focus circuit by taking one small physical action or making a definitive choice. By understanding how these circuits work, you can step out of the reflection seat, take action, and finally restore your mind's natural balance.